Have you ever heard about the 3 meals a day eating pattern? What about intermittent fasting? Well, if you've been on our channel for some time, or even just keep up with the latest eating trend, then you more than likely already know about the popular fasting methods to stay in shape. Moreover, you've also probably practiced eating 3 meals a day without even realizing it, since it's an established eating pattern from the 17th century. But how do these two stand in comparison? According to a poll that included 1,200 US adults, it was revealed that about 56% of Americans have altered the diet at some point to lose weight, whereas 54% of US citizens have adopted a particular diet to enhance their physical health. What's more, 24% of this population chose intermittent fasting for weight loss. Welcome back to the Good Health Gorilla. In today's video, we'll be comparing two of the most popular eating trends of the weight loss industry and find out which is a better option for weight loss and overall health. If you're brand new to the channel, make sure to hit the subscribe button and let us know in the comments below what topic you would like to see covered on the channel next. Intermittent fasting versus 3 meals a day. There's a great difference between the two terms. Intermittent fasting, as the name suggests, is a diverse method or pattern of fasting, while the 3 meals a day approach, you simply divide your daily food intake into 3 parts of the day. The more descriptive definition of both these approaches are as follows. Intermittent fasting is a meal timing schedule where you keep shifting between periods of fasting and eating. This means you have to focus on when to eat rather than what to eat. It includes a range of cycles that you can opt for according to your preferences: 12-hour fasting, 16-8 fasting, warrior diet, alternate day fasting, meal skipping, 24-hour fasting, and the 5-2 approach. The main purpose is calorie restriction, so you can freely consume water and calorie-free beverages during the fasting period. In the 3 meals a day system, you can consume food only 3 times a day. No extra snacks are permitted besides the 3 meals: breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Breakfast is typically eaten in the morning within 1 to 2 hours after the person wakes up. Lunch is a midday meal, often consumed between 11 a.m. and 1 p.m., and dinner is taken in the evening and is also known as the supper or tea. If you're a foodie and ceasing snack consumption for longer periods seems difficult for you, opting for 3 meals a day is better for appetite control. How do intermittent fasting and 3 meals a day affect your metabolism? The influence of various foods and nutrients on metabolism has always been among the most discussed topics. Why? Because your metabolic rate is directly proportional to your weight. Shifting from one eating pattern to another is well known to affect your metabolism, but is this effect positive or negative? Let's discuss each diet pattern individually. With intermittent fasting, you are free to choose the one that fits you the best, but remember, long duration fasting can slow down your metabolism because it puts your body to starvation that hinders fat burning. Instead, if you go for a short-term fasting cycle like the 5-2 and the 16-8 approach, you can enjoy pretty cool effects, i.e. an increase in metabolic rate. According to researchers, fasting for about 48 hours can speed up your metabolic rate by 3.6 to 14%. This is due to the dramatic rise of the hormone norepinephrine in the blood that not only contributes to increased metabolism, but also causes fat cells to break down your body fat. But still, researchers are investigating more about the effects of intermittent fasting on metabolism. With 3 meals a day, there is no marked difference in metabolic rate whether eating 3 big meals or more frequent smaller meals per day, as the thermic effect is the same in each case. However, the 3 meals a day approach does offer some other health benefits, such as your body getting more time to digest food properly. In addition, uniform division of food intake throughout the day reduces hunger and calorie consumption. Scheduling these 3 meals adequately and selecting the most nutritious foods can help eradicate the need for extra snacks. In comparison, the short-term intermittent fasting cycle is much more effective in weight loss compared to the 3 meals a day approach, as calorie restriction for a sufficient period helps boost your metabolism. How do intermittent fasting and 3 meals a day control your hormonal balance? Since various hormones directly impact our appetite and metabolism, ultimately leading to weight gain or weight loss, such as insulin and leptin, it's important to address this question. The prime hormone which can assist you in losing extra body fat is the HGH hormone. Elevated levels of human growth hormones contribute to fat burning, particularly visceral fat, increase in muscle mass, and other health benefits. Your hormonal balance greatly depends upon which dietary pattern you're following. Studies suggest that intermittent fasting assists in hormonal balance. Fasting causes several changes in your body, including changes in hormonal levels to make use of stored body fat, and in turn initiates significant cell repair processes. Elevated HGH levels, reduced insulin levels, and greater amounts of norepinephrine hormone altogether accelerate the breakdown of body fat. The energy liberated is then used as body fuel. Some other essential changes that take place include eliminating waste material from cells, including changes in several genes. Eating at least 3 meals a day can also help in hormonal balance. However, you need to keep certain things in mind to ensure hormonal balance. focus on your portion size rather than calories and make sure to include protein foods at each meal. Examples of protein-rich foods are meat, fish, poultry, eggs, beans, and nuts. Intense calorie restriction and omitting meals slow down metabolism, thus leading to weight gain. The consumption of protein-rich foods at each meal helps in normal insulin secretion that in turn limits fat storage. A hormone diet is specifically designed for hormonal balance. It consists of 3 meals and 2 to 3 snacks per day because more frequent meals prevent excessive appetite and maintain hormonal balance. So which is the best one for hormonal balance? The answer is 3 meals a day. However, if you want quick fat reduction, you should go for intermittent fasting. How do intermittent fasting and 3 meals a day assist in muscle development? As discussed earlier, human growth hormone contributes to an increase in muscle mass. However, sufficient calories and proteins also help in muscle development. At first glance, it may seem unbelievable that you can gain muscle mass while fasting as your body is on a calorie restriction mode. But besides consuming enough calories and proteins, you also need to partake in sufficient exercise. Numerous researchers stress the significance of exercise during intermittent fasting to maintain healthy muscles. According to research, weight training at least twice a week may assist in muscle maintenance during the fat loss period resulting from intermittent fasting. But if you want to build up muscles rather than just maintain healthy muscle mass, it's important to engage in resistance training and high-intensity interval training sessions. During the fasting period, your body manufactures more HGH and testosterone hormones, struggling against insulin resistance, which helps in muscle building. On the other hand, since it can be difficult to consume enough calories and proteins for muscle buildup, you have to put in extra strength to achieve good results. This means the desired results can only be achieved with a struggle. But hey, doesn't that make the journey worth it? Building muscle with 3 meals a day can be much easier because you have more opportunities to take in enough protein and calories for muscle growth. In this regard, it's most important to eat an adequate number of calories required for muscle development. As a reference, breakfast should supply about 20 to 25% of your total daily calories, while lunch should also provide 20 to 25%. Dinner should contribute the greatest ratio, i.e. 50 to 60% of your daily calorie intake. Just make sure to add protein-rich foods at each meal and get your workouts in. Since the rule of muscle development is to take up more calories than you burn, it's clear that 3 meals a day approach can be a lot more flexible than intermittent fasting if your goal is to build muscle. Cheat meals and cheat days. A cheat meal is a scheduled meal consisting of permissive foods not generally allowed in your diet, while a cheat day is a scheduled break from a diet. Generally with intermittent fasting, you're allowed to eat wherever you like as long as you're eating within your eating window. While you can eat a slice of pizza every so often on fasting protocols such as 16-8 or the 14-10 method, other fasting methods such as alternate day fasting are less restrictive because it is considered as a shifting cycle between cheat days and fasting days. However, it's still highly advised to consume a majority of your calories from nutrient-dense foods to maximize your results. With the 3 meals a day approach, you can have 1 cheat day per week or 1 to 2 cheat meals per week. In each case, the key is to keep calories to a limit and take regular exercise. This point is of particular concern in the case of cheat days, where chances are greater that you may harm your weight loss progress. Food obsession versus keeping energy levels steady. Food obsession or food addiction is a state in which you are driven to eat foods high in fats, carbs, sugars, and/or salt. This is due to the stimulation of pleasure centers of the brain that release feel-good neurotransmitters such as serotonin and dopamine. When you're following self-inclined eating rules or strict eating schedules, at times you experience food obsession. Hence, you are more frequently having cheat days or cheat meals. Remember, you have to lose weight, but you also have to keep energy levels steady. So, complete calorie restriction wouldn't be a solution. To ensure that you get the best results from either choice, stay hydrated, select nutrient-dense foods, indulge in mind-diverting activities, and consume filling yet low-calorie foods. This will help you maintain steady energy levels while avoiding food obsession. So there you have it. Both options are suitable solutions for anybody, but the effectiveness of each depends on what your goals are. If you enjoy eating at any time of the day and hate time restrictions but still want to lose weight, then 3 meals a day would be better for you. If you have trouble limiting your calorie consumption, however, intermittent fasting would then be more beneficial for you since you're only allowed to eat during a certain eating window. Which do you plan on starting? And do you have any additional tips to add for either choice? Share with us in the comment section below. And if you enjoyed today's video, check out this related video to see more. Until next time.